Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be running BeamNG Drive on the Asus ROG Ally to see how it performs on the different graphics settings. I've done a few videos on the ROG Ally before, and it's an awesome, powerful machine. Today we're going to test exactly what it can handle with the iconic driving game and try and push it to see if it can pull out the ultra-high quality the game has to offer. The results are shocking. Just so you know, this is the original ROG Ally and not the Ally X. It's got the AMD Ryzen Z1 processor with 16 gigabytes of RAM and a really nice screen with 120Hz refresh rate. The PC game allows you to choose from 6 different graphics settings, so we're going to start with the lowest setting. What I wasn't expecting is the prolonged loading time. It seems to be hit and miss, but switching to the lowest setting here took a while to load the game contents. Wow, not bad for a first run. But those graphics really do look basic. It seems like a much older game with boxy visuals. Here's another clip taken from real-time gameplay. The 500 nits really does help the screen even in the lowest setting. So, as expected, very basic quality, but at least the gameplay is really smooth. Let's move up in the graphics setting. So, we're now going to try the low setting. We shouldn't expect much improvements, but it does make the visuals less boxy, and you can actually see more shadows. The Ally can handle this type of quality with no issues at all. So here's how that actually looks when you play it. Even though it's still pretty poor, the ROG Ally does an amazing job to show colors. The display supports 100% sRGB color gamut coverage, delivering some really vibrant and accurate visuals. It makes playing this game on low settings seem not so bad. But let's up it a notch. Next is the Steam Deck graphics setting. I've noticed that the game can freeze when changing settings.
A few moments later.
Not sure if that's a common thing, but it can leave you hanging in there for half a minute at times. I'm actually really impressed with the step up in graphics with this one. The shadows and sun reflection looks much better than the previous 2 lower settings, and the scenery looks miles better with the motion blur. As you know, this graphic level has been optimized for playing on the Steam Deck, and knowing that the ROG Ally has a more powerful processor, it's evident that it will perform well in this setting. But let's see how it actually looks in effect. It feels much more playable at this quality. Even though it still looks boxy at times, it's a ton better compared to the other 2 settings, and you can really feel the difference in quality. Before we reach the ultra graphics settings, hopefully we get there, we just have 2 more settings first. Let's switch it up to normal. Wow, you can really start to tell the difference now. The color depth is more noticeable, and you can see much more detail from the vehicle itself, as well as visuals from afar. Motion blur seems to be enhanced, and the Ally is still running smoothly. I think it seems to be handling this setting fine. You can definitely see the improvements between the Steam Deck setting and the normal setting. Both gameplays feel smooth as well. It shows that the ROG Ally can handle more demanding graphics. But let's start to test it and move the setting up another notch. So this is the high graphics setting. I'm not sure how well the Ally is supposed to handle this one, but let's give it a try anyway. We get a little wait before switching over, but we're finally there. And wow, very noticeable difference. You can see more details from the tires, the body of the car, and you can see the road textures more clearly now. If it can continue to run at this setting, it will be amazing. Playing it, I've noticed some lag. Even though it's not stopping me playing the game, the slower frames are definitely evident compared to the previous setting. But it's still not that bad. I don't know how it will handle playing the game for longer periods though, because my Ally is already working hard with its fans. Shoot, I've just noticed the warning message at the top right.
Come on, man.
Not sure how long that's been there, but we'll just ignore it and continue anyway. Let's go for the ultimate setting to find out what we've been waiting for. Can the Ally handle BeamNG on ultra-high graphics? Let's see. Just a little waiting time, not too bad. And straight away it looks like the colors are even richer. You can certainly see lots of detail, but to be honest, comparing it to the previous setting, I can't tell so much. The graphics are definitely nice, but I'm worrying about the Ally with its fan going off and the temperature. There is quite a bit of lag as well, much more than what you'd want to play this game. Even though it's working, I don't think it can keep it up for long. Here's how the vehicle renders in each setting. I'm really impressed that the Ally can handle all those graphics in BeamNG, even if the high and ultra setting are a bit too much for it. Let's run it anyway. You can see the lag better from the live gameplay view. Given that, on this Ally, I think the normal to high settings are the best, but I'm not sure how long it will run smoothly for on its high setting. The normal setting is a big step up too, I think. You get much better visuals from the Steam Deck settings up. Below that, you get much less quality though. The lower settings are as expected. If you liked this video and want to see more tech reviews, make sure to comment and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.